In this Diablo 4 video I have 5 tips for you that will significantly ease your start into the Diablo 4 beta, and I wish I had known them earlier instead of discovering them over the past weekend. Some of these tips are incredibly practical, while others will simply make you much stronger and help you master the content with ease. Let's jump right into your settings, as there are some essential options that will undoubtedly help you and even save your life from time to time. Some settings are exclusive to PC, but most are also available on console. In the first section, graphics, I recommend increasing the cursor size from small to at least medium, or even better, large. When there's a lot going on screen, it's easy to lose track of your cursor, so opting for a large cursor is definitely the way to go. Even then, you might still lose sight of it when the screen is filled with flashing, burning, flickering and exploding effects, but a large cursor is your best bet. Next, navigate to the Sound tab and scroll down to the Item Drop Sound section. Here you can customize which items produce a sound when they fall to the ground. By default, all sounds are activated, but you can deactivate some or adjust the rarity so that, for example, only yellow, rare items play a sound. The real game changer, however, is in the next section, the Ambient Loot Sound section. This feature is initially disabled, so I suggest enabling all sounds and adjusting the rarity according to your preferences. Since item names in Diablo 4 disappear after 10 seconds, it's easy to overlook items lying on the ground. With this setting, at least a sound will play if you're nearby, which is very handy. Moving on to the Gameplay tab, we have two essential settings: Advanced Tooltip Compare and Advanced Tooltip Information. These options provide more information when comparing items. You'll no longer see just an armor's higher value, but also the affixes you'll lose, gain or improve. Trust me, knowing this earlier would have made item comparison 100 times easier. Combine this with the Advanced Tooltip Information option below and you'll even see the possible range of each affix, allowing you to determine how good your roll actually is. For example, you can tell if an item with plus 16 strength is good or bad, since it will display that the affix can roll between 13 and 18. Or plus 7 all stats, which can roll between 3 and 8. Just below you can choose how loot is displayed in the drop-down menu, for 10 seconds or less, for another 10 seconds with a button press, or toggled on and off with a button press. On PC, the default key for this is the Alt key. Lastly, I recommend activating Highlight Player at the bottom of the Gameplay tab. This setting allows you to see your character clearly, even amidst a horde of enemies. It can come in handy, especially during open world boss fights like Ashava and even throughout the campaign. Now let's move on to the Key Bindings tab, where I highly recommend binding an additional key. There's an option to move without attacking enemies. As I mentioned in my early access beta review, Diablo 4 heavily relies on movement, especially during boss fights. Trying to dodge projectiles but accidentally casting a spell instead can be both painful and frustrating. Therefore, having a key that only moves your character without attacking is incredibly useful. Further down, I'd recommend you bind another key to the middle wheel input 7, the left slot of your emote wheel. This allows you to leave a dungeon with a simple press of a button, which is much more convenient than opening the map and clicking on the entrance. But that covers the settings, and if you enjoyed this video up to this point, I'd be thrilled if you could give it a thumbs up and support both me and the channel. For even more Diablo 4 videos, be sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any future content. When you embark on your Diablo 4 adventure, you'll be prompted to choose your difficulty level. I highly recommend starting with World Tier 2 right away, as it grants you 20% more experience points and 15% more gold from monsters, allowing you to level up significantly faster. Don't worry if it's too challenging. After completing the prologue, which doesn't take long, you can lower your world tier at the Inario state in Kyovashad. But if you're unsure, start the prologue on World Tier 1 and increase it afterwards. But don't miss out on those extra rewards. Also, playing with others will grant you bonus XP and help you level up much faster. You'll gain 5% more XP for every player nearby in the open world and 10% for group members. So it's best to team up with friends, as it makes the game more enjoyable and rewarding. One staple feature from, for example, Diablo 3, opening a portal directly to your teammates, has been removed. You can no longer click on a friend's icon to travel to them instantly. Instead, you'll now have to open a portal yourself, which takes you to the main city of the respective area, such as Kyovashad in the Fractured Peaks. There, you'll find portals for all your group members, and you can choose whom you want to travel to. It's unusual, but not necessarily worse than in Diablo 3. And when you're in dungeons, there's no longer a shrine at the end for exiting. Instead, you can open the map, choose between the different dungeon levels and the overworld, and travel to the entrance or any other fast travel point. Alternatively, use the emote wheel or the key you've previously set for this purpose. If you play as a sorcerer or rogue, you'll have access to a powerful feature during the beta, your class specialization. Unfortunately, the barbarian can't use this in the beta, and we don't know about the necromancer or druid just yet. Once your character reaches level 15, you'll receive a special quest. Your quest log will show several tabs: gold for main quests, blue for side quests, and light blue for priority quests. Complete these essential quests as soon as they appear, as they will unlock new gameplay features. For sorcerers, this will unlock passive perks. You can then use one of your active skills as a passive enchantment. For example, I used Blizzard, which generated a snowstorm around me every 15 seconds for 6 seconds. Carefully examine your abilities and decide which passive bonus suits your playstyle. Rogues can unlock a combo system at level 15, which increases the power of their core abilities by using their basic skills. At level 20, you'll unlock another specialization which is potent against single target bosses. So don't miss out on this. Another crucial tip to make you stronger is to always upgrade your potion as early as possible. The first time you can upgrade your potion is at level 10, and you'll receive a priority quest to guide you. However, at level 20, there's no indication that you can upgrade your potion once more. Upgrading it will grant you almost double the HP recovery than before, so be sure to improve your potion to prepare for challenges beyond level 20. It's also essential to unlock an additional potion charge as quickly as you can. To do this, you'll need to achieve regional progress in the Fractured Peaks and reach level 2 in the Renown system. Ultimately, this should be achievable during the normal course of gameplay without any issues. However, if you'd like to speed things up a bit, I recommend completing the side quests marked with blue exclamation points. Most of them are relatively quick and reward you with 20 renown right away. Dungeons may take longer to complete, but always offer plenty of loot and 30 renown for you to collect. The bonus XP and gold are separate for each character, but the lower reward is unlocked on one character and automatically applied to all other characters. So go ahead and obtain that 5th potion charge right away on your first character. But these were my 5 tips to help you ease your entry into the Diablo 4 open beta. If this video has been helpful, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this video, check out my latest video, which is displayed right here on the screen. I hope you'll all have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next one.